Hey, Luke here with catsandcarp.com, and me and my family, we're going to England. And Nathan and Tommy and I, we're going to be doing some serious carp fishing. All right, guys, go run free. You're done.
Don't stop right in there.
Well, we finally made it. I've been traveling for 12 hours and here we are at Cherry Lakes in the Cotswolds in England. And it is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a lot of things to do before I can start fishing, but I am chomping at the bit. I've got kids to feed, food to buy, bags to unpack, rods to rig up, lots of things to do, but we're gonna have a good time. And it is beyond gorgeous. The weather is absolutely perfect. Couldn't ask for better.
Okay, I love shopping overseas, and England is no exception. So go into the store and they have carp fishing magazines in the supermarket. How cool is that? All right, and the food is awesome. People badmouth British food. Not true. There's some great stuff. I love black pudding, man. Don't think too much about how it's made. It's great. Steak pie, it's awesome. It's awesome stuff. And there's quirky things like this. Classic American pizza. What does that even mean? But you gotta try it out. It's just funny. Scotch eggs, man. Make a good little dinner right there. And lots of good things. HP sauce. It's the ketchup of England. You gotta try it out. They have an American food section, and Lucky Charms and Reese's Pieces puff cereal is what they think American food is. Jammy Dodgers. Go to England, buy and eat Jammy Dodgers. They're awesome. Hobnobs, close second, man. Awesome fishing food. So at any rate, while I was out shopping and getting the food and the condo ready, my wife and her parents were tearing it up in London, seeing all the sights. full English breakfast is awesome. Sausages, black pudding, beans, eggs, fried tomatoes, HP sauce, toast. Absolutely fabulous.
Now what is this?
That's black pudding.
What is black pudding?
You might not want to take
Kinda like
over
this.
before you know what it is.
Kind of like a sausage.
Oh, it's like sausage.
It's a type of sausage.
Probably might want to.
So this is the rig I was using for most of the trip. Really simple bottom rig. I've got a spod mix with lots of little hemp seed and maple peas, some pellets, and I also had some fresh boilies, freezer boilies that the Cherry Lakes makes specially for them. And we were using a bait boat with a fish finder and a remote to get our bait out there. And it was really awesome. You mix all this stuff up, fill the bait boat up with loads of chum, and then you take your rig and you feed it up through the back and lay it into the Bombay doors, and it's great. You just take that bait boat, put it out wherever you want it, hit a button, and it drops the bait in your rig right where you want it. And you've got this wireless fish finder and the remote that goes with it, and so you can sit there and see the depth and the contours on the bottom and kind of figure out where you want it and kind of find your spot and very precisely place all your bait and your rig, and it works pretty well. It's a pretty slick little outfit. A little expensive though. They told me it cost about $2,000 for the whole thing, but they rent them here at Cherry Lakes, and they're great device to use. They also rented the bivvy and the rod pod and the bed chair, and they would have rented me a rods and reels if I wanted. But first night, I was so exhausted, conked right out, and early the next morning, got a bite. My first British carp, 28-pound mirror. New personal best for mirrors. Oh, what a gem. Look at what a porker this thing is. How stumpy he is. Wow. Man, what a great way to start this trip out. I've been in England for less than 24 hours, and I've got a 28-pound mirror carp on the bank. It's just awesome. My first British carp, and a new PB for mirror carp as well. We don't get many mirror carp in the U.S., and so a 28-pound mirror carp, that's pretty special. So man, it's been a great shot in the arm for the old confidence. Coming out here, had my doubts. You know, America, there's no real pressure on the carp, and so the carp aren't very hook shy. You can get away with things that you can't get away with over here in the UK. So coming out here to this water and knowing this was a tougher water, a little concerned that I was going to fall flat on my face. So being able to come out and the first day get a 28 pounder just kind of lets you know, hey, you know, I can do this. I did it over in the States and I can do it over here too. So hopefully we'll get more good things to come. Our first day in England, we really just took it easy and tried to get acclimated to the time change and just get rid of the jet lag. And we spent some time walking around the property here at Cherry Lakes, and it's just gorgeous. And the kids had a ball. It was lovely, perfect weather. And the main lake where we were staying at is Cherry Lakes, and there's 4 cottages or lodges on there. We're in the big lodge. It's kind of off private on its side, on the side of the lake, and there's these 3 other fishing lodges that's just perfect. You know, back deck goes right up to the water. They're beautiful, modern inside. But there's 3 other lakes, each with their own private lodge on the lake. So you can rent the lake and the lodge and have it all just to yourself. And one's for coarse fishing and 2 are for carp fishing. And some of the guys were just tearing it up really good on those smaller lakes while we're there. But lots of wildlife, herons and coots and all sorts of ducks and swans on there. It was beautiful. And this is the lodge we were staying at, and it's perfect for, we had 4 adults and 2 kids, and we fit just perfectly in there. It even has a jacuzzi in the back, which is great. And it's perfectly located. It's really close to the village of Cirencester, which is a great place to go sightseeing and shopping. It's about an hour 15 minutes from Heathrow Airport in London, but you're right in the heart of the Cotswolds and some of the most gorgeous country you'll ever see. So we spent the first day driving to Upper and Lower Slaughter and Burton on the Water and other great little villages in the Cotswolds. Absolutely gorgeous. Running around sightseeing with little kids could be tricky, so while Becca and her folks went out and saw the countryside, I stayed back and fished and would watch one of the kids, and just had a great time fishing with my boys. All right, you know you're a father and a carp fisherman when you have your vital alarm receiver on one pocket and the baby monitor on the other. If I get a bite, I'll know about it. My kid wakes up, I'll know about it. I'm ready to fish. One of the many really picturesque villages in the Cotswolds is a town called Byberry, and it's really close to where we were staying at Cherry Lakes. Beautiful drive, beautiful village, just absolutely gorgeous. And we went there a couple times, and the kids really loved it too because there's lots of trout to see, and my boys, you know, they love seeing fish. And there's this beautiful river goes through the village, and you can just feed the ducks, and they've got these absolutely picturesque cottages that are kind of an icon of Britain. And you can go to the trout farm, you can go to the Swan Inn and get some good food. They sell ice cream there. It was just a nice little easy, super easy day trip and a great way to spend some time. And the weather was just awesome. Wasn't great for the fishing. It was hot and sunny every day, but it was just amazing weather for traveling with the family. We came back with quite the tan. And but we just had a great time, and it's a lovely area and some of the best sightseeing and just beautiful landscapes you'll see anywhere in the world. While we were staying in England, I spent a couple days doing some side trips, going out fishing in some different places. And one of the days I got up really early and got Tommy out of bed and went out to go see a friend named Mark who lived over in Buckinghamshire, England, which is where Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was filmed, for those of you who have small kids. At any rate, and he took me out to go fishing, course fishing on a canal, which you can't get more British than course fishing on a canal. It's just absolutely awesome. These old canals and these canal boats crisscross England, and it's some great fishing for course fish, which is like bream, perch, things like that. So Mark kind of introduced me to course fishing, and I hope to catch some new species. So I had my bucket of maggots, a couple pint of these little pinkies here, and I put them on I think a number 14 hook, and I had a maggot feeder, which is this little perforated little can you fill full of wiggling maggots, and they escape out the holes, so it kind of lets them drip out one at a time, and it's a way of chumming maggots, and you use that instead of a lead. I'd never fished with maggots before, and this is a type of fishing I'd never done before, so it was really exciting and to try something new.
Ever since you went down there, there's always been fizzing up along there.
All right. Oh, yeah.
It's been going on there constantly.
Go over there and give that a shot. Careful, buddy. Don't lean so far over.
Go.
Oh.
Got a roach.
A roach!
Oh no, it's a bream. It's a skimmer.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
Little hybrid. Oh.
I pulled it out of the water. It counts. It counts. We were catch and release anyways.
Give you a picture of a bream. If the bream are here, carp can't be too far behind them.
Working at a summer camp in...
You're going again.
Oi, oi. Ah!
Another bream. Bigger one than last.
Bream Slayer! Oh, it looks like a shad. Cool.
They're really slimy.
Oh, they are. Oh, I've heard that they're slimy.
Oh, you're...
Yeah, I wasn't joking, was I?
No. Here, take a seat, Tom. Look at that. We got a bream. Shall we put it back in the water? Put it back. Wait. Oh yeah, I got a towel. It's alright, I got a 3-year-old. There's poop. Oh, it's bream slime.
Oh, look at that.
Ew. It's called like fish poop.
Oh, fish slime. Hey, Tommy, come here, boy. We had a great time, but our timing was terrible. We came right in the middle of the carp spring spawn, and the weather was super hot, so the fishing was pretty slow. And Mark took us around to a couple spots, but the fish were spawning or it was too hot. So instead, he took us over to his father's farm and let Tommy play with some chickens and hold a baby turkey. We had a ball. You like that, Tommy?
Yeah, she's so cute.
Oh, you're being a good boy. Be nice and gentle with him.
Oh, she made this. So cute.
Oh, it's alright.
You like that, Tommy? Is that pretty cool? When the carp are spawning, it's really hard to get them to bite. You can see them jumping around, but they just aren't interested in much other than spawning. And a lot of landowners don't want you fishing for carp while they're in the middle of spawning. So we had a great time, but didn't catch much. But while we were doing that, my in-laws took Nathan and Becca, and they went through the channel over to France, and they had a whirlwind 2-day tour of Paris. And they stayed in a tiny little hotel and just saw everything that you can see in 2 days. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I spent a good chunk of my life fly fishing for trout and salmon. So when I was over in the UK, I heard about this place called Lechlade in Bushleys. It's this beautiful, gorgeous fly fishing resort. It was about 15 minutes from Cherry Lakes. So I decided that I was gotta go try fly fishing in the UK. And it was one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever fished in. And it's awesome because you can rent all the gear. They'll rent you flies, they'll sell you flies, they'll rent you rods and reels, everything you need, pretty reasonably priced. And it's one of the most gorgeous settings that you can find. And they have these massive rainbow and brown trout in this lake, and they were huge, and they were jumping all over the place. Now, when I got there, everyone told me, you came at the wrong time. It was so hot, and it had been hot for a week. Oxygen levels were down, and you could see the fish were just jumping like crazy. And they're not jumping to feed, they're jumping either because they're short on oxygen or because they're trying to get lice off them, which is a problem when the water's hot. And so it was just, they weren't biting anything. And they all told me, hey, listen, you come back when the weather's cooler, and it's apples and oranges. But I was the only one on the lake the entire day because of the weather. So one of the things I did is I went and hired a fishing coach by the name of George, and to teach me stalking. We spent an hour-long stalking lesson, and it was worth every penny.
Rainbow trout right there?
Yeah, can you still see him?
Yeah, I can still see him, yeah. Oh, there we
That's
go.
perfect.
Right there.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
I see the rainbow trout.
No, it's not having it, is it?
Oh, he must have saw me though. He just
Oh, yeah.
he just
I see him. I see him.
yeah, he turned.
The thing is now,
The people there were just absolutely wonderful, and the weather was so awful that George talked to the owner, and they let Tommy go and catch a couple fish out of their hatchery pond. And it was just awesome to let him reel in some fish. Just wonderful people.
where you got him?
Oh, Tom, come here.
Go on, Tom.
Tommy, come here, fish, your fish.
Come on.
You reel him in.
Come on. Yeah, sure. Yeah, is it running?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Here, put your hand right here, Tom. You got that? You can hold on to that.
Go on. You just hold on to it. That's it. Yeah, nicely done. Is it running the camera?
Yeah,
Oh, right. Good. Well done, Tom. Not too much. No, no, let it out a bit, Tom, now. Let it out a bit.
Now walk backwards.
Let it out a bit.
Now just walk, keep the rod up. And walk
Keep the rod up, Tom. No, don't reel it in. Keep the rod up.
Keep the rod up and walk backwards, Tom. You got him?
Oh, well done. What a fisherman. Now let some line out, Tom, now. Let some line out. That's it. That's it.
Let's go.
Right, you can put that down now on the grass.
Alrighty, do you want to put him down?
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
The weed, yeah.
You got him?
Go on.
Now just keep the rod
Reel
up.
it. Now don't reel it too far though. Go on, you've still got it. That's it. That's well done. Now if you walk backwards slowly, the fish will come with you.
Yeah.
So keep the rod up in the air. Keep the rod up, walk backwards slightly. Come on.
Just walk
But
backwards.
you don't need to wind it in. Don't wind it in now.
Don't stop there.
Stop it there
Put your hand right
now.
up here.
And just keep the rod up.
Put your hand up here. And then hold
That's
it up.
it.
And
That's
walk
it.
backwards.
Now if you walk backwards, the fish will come with you.
Keep walking, Tommy.
Yeah, very well done. Come on.
You get this.
Yeah, keep the rod up. Keep the rod up. All right, you're okay. Keep the rod up. Keep it up.
Hold it up like that.
That's it. Yeah, keep it up.
Oh!
What a champion.
Yeah, look at that, Tom. You did it all by yourself.
It's funny because the fishing cultures are so different in the UK. The fly fishermen in the UK often keep and eat their trout. And here, this catch and release was not allowed. In this lake, you had to keep and eat anything you catch. And so it was completely the opposite. In the carp fishing lake, it was strictly catch and release. You could not keep any of the carp. No way.
Now let's try it. Do it, Daddy. Do it.
Great.
Borrowed fishing equipment. I think I did it. Thank you. Before I. Are you dog? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here, here's the fish. Here's the salmon fish.
There's a salmon fish. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
They're so big.
They are some big ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go clean them.
I do mostly catch and release, but it's good every once in a while to keep your filleting and gutting skills sharp. So it was kind of nice to actually get out there and fillet a trout. I haven't done that in a long time. But a little rusty, wasn't pretty, not in a position to give a tutorial, but it was a good time and I didn't waste much meat, so did okay. I didn't embarrass myself too badly. But we had 2 of these beautiful rainbow trout and 4 really nice fillets, and we ate them just a few hours later. It just made absolutely fabulous dinner. Fresh caught trout. It was really good. And the people there, they've got a gutting station and all the knives and everything in the bag. So if you're there on vacation, you don't need to worry about it. So let me show you my recipe. This is really simple. Great recipe for trout or salmon. Take some melted butter and mix in some brown sugar so you get this really thick, gooey mixture of 1 part brown sugar, 1 part butter. Take a barbecue, wrap the grill in tin foil to keep it from getting too messy. Put all the fillets skin side down on a hot grill and then just cover it in melted butter and brown sugar. This is not rocket science. It's really easy, really simple, and very tasty. And just baste that on really thick, let it caramelize. And then when you go to flip it over, either the skin will stick to the tin foil and come off, or you can just take a fork and work it off. It's a lot easier than skinning the fish yourself. Also, the fins and the ribs all come off really easy with the fork, and it's just a lot easier to take them off on the barbecue, and you waste less meat than trying to fuss with it while you're filleting. But this is a super simple recipe, and you can't get any fresher than catching it and eating it the same day. Great time. If you like this video, check out part 2 of our trip to England and check out our fishing trip to Alaska. If you like what you see, don't forget to click subscribe and check the description for links to all the activities we did in this video. Thanks for watching.